Welcome back to Spring into Math 8. Last lesson we decided to talk about scatter plots, and today we're going to be talking what's called about a best fit line. So we're going to continue our discussion at looking at graphs and deciding and showing you what a best fit line looks like. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So a line of fit, a line drawn on a scatter plot close to most sets of data. When we're looking to draw our own line of fit, we're looking to go ahead and make that line sit as closely to all the data points as possible. And we're going to give some examples of what that looks like today. So here's an example we're going to start with. We're looking to write a relationship between the prices of items and the number of items sold. We have a really nice laid out data table for us. We have items on here called lamps, wall hanging, fans, bags, purses, etc. that the store happens to sell. And in the middle of the chart, we have the number of items sold, and then the price of the items in terms of cents. Okay, so that's a very good thing to pay close attention to, is we're looking at cents, not dollars. So we need to create a graph in order for us to find what we call the best fit line. So we're going to go ahead and make coordinate pairs and plot this information on a graph. We've gone ahead and plotted things on here for us. When looking to determine if a relationship exists, we have to graph the data. So we've gone ahead and graphed the number of items sold and for the cost that they sold for. We should know that a relationship does exist if the best fit line is falling or rising. A rising line would indicate a positive relationship, which we discussed earlier in our last lesson. Having a positive linear relationship shows that our store is being profitable. And a falling line would indicate a negative relationship. So if you're running a business and you have a negative trend when looking at your data and items sold for a quarter or for the year, we are losing money in our business, and we need to reevaluate how we're doing things. So we can see here in our graph, we've plotted a few sets of data, and we've drawn a line that kind of flows in between those sets of data the best we can. When we're looking at solving a best fit line, we're not actually looking for a super precise line. We're looking to find one that best fits the data we have already plotted. And so your best fit line will change depending on what you are plotting on a graph. So here we can see that this graph indicates a steadily nice rising line. And we would say that this indicates there's a positive relationship between the price of items sold and the number of them sold. This would indicate that the more the item costs, the more you would sell it. So this business is flourishing and doing well for itself on a daily basis. Another example we can look at. Is there a relationship between the amount of cheese used on a pizza and the price of a slice of that pizza? Now I know we all love pizza, and that's why I decided to put that in here for us. So we've got different types of pizzas here listed. We have Thai pizza, grilled pizza, pizza pie, pesto pizza, etc. And then in the middle of our data table, we have what we would refer to the amount of cheese and the number of grams of cheese used on that type of pizza. And then, of course, the price of that pizza. We go from $1.50 all the way up to $2.60. So we're going to go ahead and plot this data, the grams of cheese and the price of that pizza, on a nice coordinate plane for us. So we plotted that data here. We can see here that on the x-axis is the price of the pizza, and along the y-axis is the number of grams of cheese used in each type of pizza that's made. So based on what you see here, we see that we have a nice positive relationship. This graph indicates a steadily rising line, which indicates a positive relationship between the cheese used in a pizza and the price of the pizza. Now what that means is basically the more cheese you're putting on a pizza, the higher the cost you can sell it for, which is nice for that pizza business. This would indicate that the more cheese used would result in an increase per slice. Basically, we charge people for the more ingredients that we use on a slice of pizza. So a piece of cheese pizza is going to cost less than a pizza that has cheese and pepperoni and olives and all those good toppings we'd like to put on there. So in review, in order to create a best fit line, first you of course need to plot the data on your graph. Then we should try to draw our best fit line to get half the data on top of the line and half of the data on the bottom of the line. Good luck solving, plotting, and finding the best fit line. Catch you next time.